Hey you guys, I am doing a review slash first impressions of a brand of brushes. This company reached out to me about 2 or 3 weeks ago and asked me to do a review for them. So I will be reviewing Mikasa Beauty Brushes today. I'm very excited about them because I've talked to a few people and they really love them. I will say I've already primed my face, so if I look a little bit green, that is why. I am not sick. I had a lot of redness, and so I actually used the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the green, and I love it. It's my holy grail. The foundation I'm going to be using today is my absolute favorite at the moment. It's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. I like this because it doesn't leave me too matte, but it doesn't leave me too oily throughout the day. But today I'm going to be mixing two shades. I'm going to be mixing number 40 and 45. I like to mix these two together. And I'm also going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. So these are the products that I'm going to start with. Okay, so I'm taking that foundation that I already pre-mixed and just placing that all over the face. I'm then going to go in with the Mikasa Beauty Duo Fiber Brush, the F200, and just start gently stippling that on the face. I really like this brush because I can either have a really lightweight look, or I can also build it up without it becoming too heavy or becoming cakey looking. You just have to keep the stippling motion in motion. I'm in a field of clovers. I'm running forward back to life. Now I am going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to be using the Mikasa Beauty Concealer Brush, the E220, to achieve this look. I love this brush because I can be really detailed when I'm placing the concealer for the highlight and under the eyes. So this is a really versatile brush. I really recommend it. And as you can see, I'm a little bit messy. I'm not as detailed as I normally am. But again, you can really just do it however you want with this brush, and you can still become very detailed. Now this is a brush that I picked up at either a TJ Maxx or Marshall's a long time ago. It doesn't even have a name on it anymore. But I am just taking a darker shade and doing a quick contour underneath the cheekbones, on the nose, on the forehead, just to create some dimension. Taking the Lemon Drop sponge from Mikasa, it's the S100. I did dampen it a little bit and spray some MAC Fix Plus on that just so everything would blend out really nicely. I used one side for obviously the light highlight and the other side for the contour that I did with the darker shade. You can also just kind of blend that out with your finger like I did. Sometimes I do feel the MAC Pro Longwear gets a little bit heavy, so that's why I like using the Fix Plus with it, because it kind of breaks it down a little bit, and for me it doesn't get so creasy. I'm now going in with the Mikasa powder brush, the F100. This is a really great brush. I feel like it doesn't hold on to the product and there's not a lot of fall off when I am dipping it in the powder. I believe I used the MAC finishing powder, possibly. I'll put it in the comments below. But now I'm using the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Cameo just to set everything that I already highlighted, and also to kind of just brighten up underneath the eyes. Again, I really like using the Fix Plus on the sponge because it doesn't get it too cakey, because I do like to bake my stuff, and sometimes I feel when I don't have that Fix Plus it gets really creasy and cakey. So if you have that issue, that could be a really great option for you. I'm now taking the blush brush from Mikasa, it's the F111, and I'm just going to start blending out that blush on the cheekbones. Alright you guys, this is my face completely done after using the Mikasa Beauty brushes, and I have to say I am completely in love. These are amazing. So this is amazing because I felt like it was so easy to blend out my concealer, my highlight, and I like how fluffy and squishy it is. Some of the other ones that I've tried before from different brands are actually quite firm, when, even after they're dampened. And so with this one, I really like the fact that it's not. I mean, it's already been like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I'm just getting to this portion of filming, and it's still squishy. So this is a great buy. I really, really like this. Something else that I love is their F100, and this is their large powder brush. Love this. This is amazing. I like how big and fluffy it is. I felt like it really blended out everything very well without a lot of fall off, so really great. The other favorite is the concealer brush, and this is the E220. And this brush was really, really great because I felt like it actually blended the concealer out really, really well. And it was awesome for me doing my highlight and stuff just as much as it was my concealer. So totally recommend this. I like how dense it is. I like the fact that it doesn't just cake up all the product, but it really smooths it out really, really nicely. So love this. And let's see, this is their Duo Fiber Finishing. This is definitely a different brush to use. At first, I did not know, to be completely honest. But then when I started using a different technique, it made my makeup look almost airbrushed. And I just used the stippling motion, you know, just like really, really soft. You don't want to like go in and get crazy with it. But I really, really like this. It left such a beautiful finish. I've waited like 2 hours after filming the makeup just to make sure that I liked it. And 2 hours later, it's so blended. It's not cakey, nothing of that nature. You can also use it for like tinted moisturizer, BB creams, even cream blush. I think it would be really, really great because of the airy aspect of it, you know? It actually will blend out really, really nicely. And it'll make your foundation look very lightweight, but still full coverage, if that makes any sense. So, really recommend this. And the other one is the F111. This is their blush brush. And at first, again, I was not completely sure if I love this, but 2 hours later, I'm like, oh, my blush. It's amazing. So I really like this blush brush. I think it could also double as a brush for your bronzer. You just have to have the placement really nicely and not have just bronzer everywhere. So, love this face set. Again, I got mine from mikasabeauty.com, and they're really, really great with the shipping. I mean, I think I got mine in 7 days, so it was not long whatsoever. And they have a bunch of different options. Again, I got the Essentials face set, and I highly recommend them. So check them out. I'll link them below. Thanks for watching.